This polar bear was trying to find food in the haystacks. He had not eaten for a long time. The ice-free summer had deprived them of the food they needed to survive. Now their survival depended entirely on the fat they had accumulated last winter, but they were now scrawny and scrawny. If they did not eat, they would probably starve to death here, but there was no food nearby. But he ignored that beluga whales didn't seem to be so easy to hunt, and after flapping in the water for a long time, they still found nothing. Beluga whales were different from most marine creatures, and their necks were very flexible, so they could easily detect the existence of polar bears while rotating. The polar bears that didn't catch their prey didn't want to stop there, and still searched back and forth in the water to maneuver, but every second in the water wasted precious physical strength. For him, who was very hungry, if he didn't succeed this time, then he probably wouldn't be able to survive this summer. It seemed impossible to capture platinum on such a wide water surface. At this moment, he found a raised reef, which gave him some breathing opportunities. Standing on the reef condescending, it also gave him more opportunities to find a target. Although he failed, as the saying goes, failure is the mother of success. Once he failed, he returned to the reef and continued to wait for the opportunity. On this narrow reef, he attacked again and again, but it didn't stop him from hunting. Although he was very tired at the moment, he still believed that he could succeed. His wait was not in vain. A beluga whale was gradually approaching here, and the polar bear found the right opportunity to rush into the water. This time, it finally succeeded. Although the beluga whale was rich in fat without the adult beluga whale, it could at least maintain his life for a period of time. Fortunately, the mother, with a keen sense of smell, sensed the threat from the wolves 8 kilometers away. At this moment, the cute little guys were not fully aware of the seriousness of the danger. They just followed their mother mindless and ran forward. But it happened that this natural desire to follow saved their lives. Soon, a piercing wolf howl resounded in the snow, and the cubs who felt the danger also quickened their pace of escape. With no walking experience, the little guy slipped on the ice, but he didn't dare to stop. The little guy who fell behind lost his chain. Fortunately, the mother turned back in time to comfort the little guy, which gave him the courage to set foot on the ice again. This crisis was also lifted when the smell of the polar bear family disappeared into the range of the wolves. With years of experience, the mother bear bypassed the location of the wolf pack and successfully reached the frozen ocean. For the next 4 months,